This is a big 5-hour In the Kitchen with Mary, and I'm hosting the 3-hour In the Kitchen with David tomorrow because David's on vacation this weekend. Speaking of reuniting the whole group together, we got another friend joining us in a minute, but first, let me talk to you about where we're going next. This is Silvestri sweets, and wow, these are out of this world. This is caramel and chocolate. Let's get that out of the way first. This is M83641, and you can get all 48 pieces of the sea salt caramels in 2 striped boxes. You can choose them in milk chocolate with that buttery, rich, I mean, you can pull it like taffy caramel. It's so good. Not going to stick to your teeth. It just melted in your mouth. But you get the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, or the combo. So it's your choice, but these have sea salt and buttery richness. And look how beautiful the boxes are. So if you wanted to pick them up and share them as gifts, Easter is around the corner. It's a great way to do that. Now, it's 3 easy payments of $11.25. But let me give you some updates just to start. Hold on. In the milk chocolate, I have 250 to go around in each ship date, and then that is it. And in the dark chocolate, I have fewer than 200 in each ship date. So you can choose the ship week of now or the ship week of March 28th. We've got to get Stacey Stauffer in here. Talk about reunions. Stacey Stauffer, dear friend of ours in the world of kitchen and food. She was a QVC host and now is absolutely tearing it up in her own right in the kitchen. She's educating us in the kitchen. She's an amazing home cook. And of course, a TV host extraordinaire. Stacey, it's good to see you. Thanks for bringing candy to the show.
Absolutely. Actually, I'm filling in for Adina. Dina Michio usually brings Silvestri, and when she said her son had a lacrosse tournament, I said, I got your back.
I got you.
Especially because when I realized it was the sea salt chocolate-covered caramels from Silvestri. I loved these when I was a host with you, Mary. This is one of my favorite candies, and I'm not a big candy girl because it's just truly decadent. To me, this is like eating a fudgy caramel chocolate mousse cake, but it's in a bite-sized treat. And the magic right here is this, that ooey gooey, soft, amber-colored caramel that can only be made the old-fashioned way. And Silvestri Sweets, which is based out of Chicago, a family-owned business for more than 100 years, has been making their caramel the old-fashioned way. And what does that mean? It means in true copper kettles over an open flame where it's stirred and stirred and stirred until it's silky and creamy. There's nothing about this that could possibly stick to your teeth, stick to your dental work. Look, it doesn't even stick to my fingers. And then you have the choice of this amazing chocolate. Their recipe for the dark and the milk is pure heaven. And you get that little bit of crunch with that imported sea salt that is sprinkled out on top. 48 pieces in our Easter packaging that is just so joyous. With this warm weather now starting to come, I think it's just such a nice elevated treat to give or to spoil yourself with, because I think caramel and chocolate is a marriage made in heaven.
Oh my God, listen, we talk about must-haves in the world of fashion, right? You gotta have a great pair of jeans. This is must-have in the world of food. I mean, you've gotta have caramel and chocolate. Look how big that bite is too. And you know, I had these Adina sent me some so that I could try them, Stacey.
Oh,
and
good.
I brought them in to share with the crew. I've got to tell you, the caramel to chocolate ratio here is no joke. And the reason why I haven't bitten into it yet is because I won't be able to talk for a solid 3 minutes when I do. So, Stacey, I'm going in.
Yeah, it's actually a 2-biter. Don't just pop this whole thing in your mouth because there is so much going on. All right, so let me just take you. Oh, look it. She's making the yum yum face.
So good.
You know it. Yep. And look it. You get a nice thickness of that soft, tender caramel that's on the inside. Again, made the old-fashioned way. I'm going to pull. Look at how you can just see that stretch on the inside. Now, the chocolate, as much as the caramel is the star because it's so special, Silvestri has a beautiful chocolate recipe. It's a Swiss-style chocolate, highly refined for 72 hours. So it's super smooth, super creamy, not chalky. The dark chocolate is not bitter. And then you can see it's kissed with flakes of sea salt imported from Australia. You know, salt makes flavor pop. You enjoy a fuller chocolate flavor because the salt draws the chocolate flavor up to the surface. And that texture adds a slight crunchiness that almost makes the chocolate more intriguing. That's why chocolate and salt is so popular now in baking, and why true master bakers always like to add a little bit of textured salt to their sweets. You see it in a lot of chocolate chip cookie recipes. And again, you had the milk if you like a softer chocolate. We have the dark chocolate if you like something a little bit more intense in your chocolate flavor. But again, it's just a beautiful treat. This is high end. This is really meant to spoil somebody you love or spoil yourself, as opposed to just rushing out and getting the drugstore candy. This is not that. This is truly something special.
Stacey, I have to tell you too, we of course have a chat throughout the show, as you very well know. All of our
say hi to my friends.
I was just gonna say, all of our friends are saying, Stacey!
Tiger, the Sacks are probably in there.
Yes.
Mary Jo Hathaway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deb's in there, and she says hi. Elizabeth is here. Adam is here. Christina's here. Mary Ellen is here. Mary Helen, Christine, they all say hello. It's so good to see you. Thank you for bringing them to the show. I'm going to share the chocolate with the crew, okay?
Oh, you must.
Yay. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. As we wrap up, remember, you can choose the ship week of now or March 28th. And you can choose milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or combo. Feel free.